Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to install and set up Selenium for Python development for Edge. So I'll show you three things in this video: how to download Edge driver, how to install a Python Selenium package, and lastly I'm going to show you an example on how to use Python to launch Edge's browser and navigate to Python's website. Alright, so let's download the drivers first. So if you go to Google and if you search for Edge driver, it should be the first item on the list. And I'm going to click on Microsoft Edge driver. Below we have different versions of drivers. And I'll recommend that you download the stable channels driver, which are the drivers test and pass the quality control. And since I'm using Windows 64-bit, I'm going to click on x64 to download the file. Then click on OK. Alright, so here I'm going to save the zip file to my project folder. Now going back to my project folder, I'm going to unzip the driver's zip file. Inside the unzip file, here's the driver's file. I'm going to move this file to my project folder. So we have complete item number 1. Now I'm going to launch my code editor. I'm using VS Code. I'm going to launch my terminal. And to install Selenium's Python library, we're going to use the command pip install Selenium. And once you install Selenium's library, we can now automate Edge's browser using Python. Alright, so before we do that, I want to go back to Microsoft Edge driver's web page. On the page, I'm going to right click my mouse and click on Inspect. And that'll open Developer Tools window. I'm going to leave this window open for now, and I'll show you why in a second. Alright, so going into my Python script, I'm going to import the OS module, and let me increase the font size. Next, I'm going to import the WebDrivers module. And I can import the WebDrivers module by using the import selenium.webdriver statement. And this will be WebDriver. And I'll name this as WebDriver. So the WebDrivers module is used to control a browser basically. And to initiate the service, we're going to import the service class. So here I'm going to say from selenium.webdriver.edge.service. And from this module, I'm going to import the service class. So the service class is used when you initiate a browser service basically. I want to go back to Developer Tools window. Right, so here if we go to Networks tab, and if I press F5 to refresh the page, and here all the requests that is being made to this web page, and I want to click on one of the requests. Alright, so if I go to Headers tab, and if I scroll down to Request Headers section, so here are some of the Request Headers properties that we can attach or include when we open a browser using Selenium. So from selenium.webdriver.edge.options, and I'm going to import the options class. And this options class is a class that we can store different headers property. Now I want to specify the user agent when I launch a browser session. So I'm going to create a variable called user agent. And I'll copy paste the user's agent's value. Next, I'm going to create a variable called edge driver path. And it's going to be the file path pointing to the driver's file. So I can use os.path.join. And the file is in the project folder. So I can say os.getcwd followed by the file name. And to initiate Edge service, from service object, I'm going to insert Edge drivers path variable. And I'll name the output as Edge service. Next, I want to attach my headers property. I'll name this object Edge options. Is equals to options. Now to attach a headers property, we can use add argument method. And for user agent, it's going to be user agent is equals to this user agent's value. And I'll convert this to F string. And here I'll insert the user agent variable. Now we can start a browser session. And to do that, we can use WebDrivers module.edge. So this executable path parameter is depreciated. So from Selenium 4.0, we need to use service parameter. I'm going to assign Edge service as the object value. And to attach headers property, we're going to set the options parameter value with Edge options object. Alright, so I'm going to run this code block by itself. Oh, and here I have a typo. This should be service. And I'll launch a browser session. Now to navigate to a web page, we can use the get method. And let's say I want to navigate to Python's website. And the web address is going to be python.org. And I'll run this line. And it's going to take me to pythons.org, which is the official Python's website. Alright, so this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this video. And hopefully you guys found this video useful. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.